What were you struggling with the most? What was giving you the biggest trouble?
Just still something I semi struggle with, but I'm doing so much better now. And I think everybody struggles with it is just staying consistent and like
Yeah.
giving yourself that motivation that you need. So having you here with me has been able to give me that extra motivation that I need and that extra guidance that I need to stay on track. And you're there to let me know. We even discussed it a few weeks back. I am going through a lot personally, and so I kind of was like, oh, maybe I should have waited to start. And you were like, no, this is part of the journey. This is what we do. It's a roller coaster ride. And I am really thankful that I started this 12 weeks ago because it's good. I need to work out the kinks just like everybody else does. And it isn't just some magical, light switch that's going to flick. And then one day you wake up and everything's good to go. So it's good to work through it and actually have somebody to work through it with that'll give
Yeah.
you constructive criticism and help fight those battles with you so you're not just going, okay, where do I go?
When you have someone else there, they can let you know, like, no, like this is how important this thing is that you're worried about, or that thing that you were like that you totally messed up on. It doesn't even matter, so you don't even have to worry about it.
You're able to pinpoint like for me, I was really having a hard time going from my previous diet, really restrictive, like it takes out a bunch of stuff. It's like focusing, you had me focus on protein. And that was like my goal for the longest time. And I
Yeah.
finally feel confident in being able to do that. So you're able to pinpoint like one thing at a time for me to do rather than me just looking at it and going, okay, I might as well just not eat any bread ever again.
Yeah.
Like like, no, let's focus on making sure we hit protein first and foremost, and then we can move on to something else. So you're able to customize it per person, what's going on with them specifically to help them get to that goal.
Because there's so many things going on in our lives that you can't have 50 things to focus on with your diet and nutrition. You just need what's the most important thing. What kind of results have you been getting since we've been working together? What have been like your biggest, successes that you've had?
Well, I've definitely seen the scale go down every week. I've seen my measurements go down just about every single week.
Yes.
And I have felt a huge difference in my life. Like I love having, and it's not restricting or anything. I have a routine now. And I like that. I thrive on routines. So
Hmm.
I really like that. I really like the results that I'm seeing from having a routine. I feel more active throughout the day. I've got a lot more energy. I'm able to do more. And the simplest, biggest thing for me was that I'm a big girl and I've had a hard time for a long time doing simple things like going up and down the stairs. I'm immediately out of breath.
Yeah.
Or trying to bend over and tie my shoes. I was having a hard time doing that. And I can do all of those things now without a problem.
Yeah. So those are
Granted,
huge.
16 flights of stairs, yeah, I'd probably get out of breath. But I can go up and down and do more normal tasks without feeling as winded. And like I said, the big thing for me was, yeah, I'm seeing the scale go down every single week. Even if it is just a little bit at a time, it's still going down every single week. And after 12 weeks, I haven't hit a plateau, which
You're just making like small, they're not huge changes all at once. These little things that you need to focus on. And once you keep doing them, then they just come like you said, they're just like part of your life. And you get all the benefits from that. So it's like I'm going to keep doing it because I'm, all those benefits that you just said. So that's awesome. So if someone was struggling, maybe like you in the past, where they were maybe on really restrictive diets, and not really sure what to focus on because there's so much to focus on, what would you tell them to do?
I would have them reach out to you. I think if you're questioning it, you should just take the leap and do it because it's hard to go at it alone. And I've done
Yeah.
it where I've been like doing group setting things where you go in and you check in and you have to weigh in and all that stuff. This is very private. It's very one-on-one. And you're getting that guidance that you need. And I feel like you're changing yourself for the better, so why wouldn't you do it? You're doing something and you're learning from somebody who knows what they're talking about, and you're not judgmental. I've been going through a whole lot and you've been here for me every step of
Mhm.
the way,
Yeah.
and you're very personable. So I think that if you're questioning it, you should go for it. I think that this is you only get one life. You got to make it
Mhm.
the best that you can. So if you're struggling with something, you got to seek out help, and this is one way you can get help and make your life better.